Today I'm making these toasted pecan blondies, and I'm gonna do some substitutions, see if they turn out okay. For example, I don't have any all-purpose flour, so I'm using oat flour. I don't have an egg, so I'm making a flax egg. And actually I think that's it. So I'm currently melting butter. I've got the pecans toasting in the oven. Woo, the camera didn't like that one. And I'm also roasting some broccoli and cauliflower at the same time because I like to make the most use out of a warm oven that I can. And in this bowl is the 1 cup of oat flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 3/4 teaspoon of salt. So once the butter is melted and a little bit cooled, I'm going to combine it with the brown sugar. And then I'm going to stir in the egg and the vanilla to that, and then add the flour mixture and stir. In the meantime, I'm also going to butter. I don't want that to boil at all. Turn the heat down a little bit. I'm going to butter a pan that I'm going to put these in to cook in the oven. Okay, so now the butter has melted and I've put in the brown sugar. And my brown sugar is a little bit old, so hoping that the heat will take care of any issues we have. Might use a fork to get that a little bit more broken up. And I've pulled the pecans out of the oven. You just want to wait till they're like warm and then smelling more like toasted pecans, if you will. Okay, I think I've got all the lumps. And I don't know if I said this, I got this from All You magazine, and it's a magazine that has it's like a family kind of magazine. It's mostly for couponers. There's lots of great coupons in it. And then money saving deals, what else? Recipes and stuff like that as well. And they have lots of great recipes, so I always tear out the pages and put them in my recipe book. Okay, so once that's all mixed up, then you want to add the vanilla and the egg. So I pre-made my flax egg before starting this video, and you can tell it's kind of an eggy consistency. I have some videos on this channel of how to make this, but I will include a link to that specific video in the About section so you can check it out. And I'm going to go ahead and add this egg. And there you have it. There's the flax egg. And the flax is just, when combined with water, has really good binding qualities. So that's why it's a good egg substitute, especially if you're like vegan or something like that and don't want to eat animal products, or even if you're just allergic to eggs. So you can really tell that the consistency of this has changed quite a bit by adding those two ingredients. Now we're just going to add the flour a little bit at a time. It's set to let the butter cool a little bit before working with it, but I really like to work with it when it's pretty warm still, because I feel like you can get more out of it that way. Okay, once the pecans are to a consistency of your liking, for example, I know some people are still warm, feels good, and some people like them to be chopped up more. I kind of like the chunkiness of them. But you just add them to the batter, and then we're going to put the batter in the cooking dish, and that is going to be then put in the oven for 22 minutes. on 350. Okay, so I've got them in the pan and they're ready to go in the oven. Okay, so the instructions are after 20 minutes of cooking time, to put a toothpick or something like it in the middle to see if they're cooked through. That was a bad test, so I'll turn it over and use the other side. Probably use a couple more minutes, because it's got that on it. But they smell divine, and I am so excited. Alright, it's time to pull them out. This is so tricky to do with two hands. I'm recording. Alright, so I'm going to let it cool off for a bit, and then I will cut them up into squares. That gives you a little bit better perspective on what they look like. So excited about this, because I totally was experimenting with the flax egg on these and the oat flour, and they smell awesome, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna taste awesome. Alright, they are all done. It tastes awesome. I'm so excited. I'll probably wait for them to cool down a bit more before I eat it, but it turned out great with those substitutes I use. I'll include a link to where you can get a subscription to All You magazine if you're interested, and then also I'll include a link to the recipe if I can find it online to give them credit for it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video by giving it a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel where we feature fun recipes like this all the time. We'll see you next time.